We're staying in Springfield, where the annual Brianna Fund benefit concert made a comeback after the COVID-19 pandemic. Take a look. This year's concert is in honor of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The theme was Keeping the Dream Alive, celebrating hope, fight, and freedom with performances from gospel recording artist James Hall and the Springfield Mass Choir and many more. The concert at St. John's Congregational Church benefits the Brianna Fund for Physical Disabilities, an organization helping individuals with disabilities and their families. All proceeds from last night's event will help them to continue their mission.
There's so many families who are in need, and we want to make sure that we continue to help them with all the things that they need to go on.
There are many families who cannot afford, with children with physical disabilities, they need various kinds of services, whether it be transportation, whether it be remodeling their homes. All of that we kind of take care of.
Now, organization leaders tell Western Mass News so far they've helped over at least 500 families in our area. So some good